Immortal, VP!
Naku, lakad mo to!
Normally.
Something like a Grimstroke could be potentially fatal here. They go for the Nyx Assassin. Very good for versus Puck.
Yeah, good against the Puck Jakiro, so I guess they're just happy with the PL. A bit of a brawl. Thana's gonna find himself out of position, and he's leveled up the stun, so he's got no Carapace, no nothing to at least get a mini stun out. But that's really not the case to save you, my friend, because this Nyx Assassin with Tag Team and Ice Shards ready. He's not gonna go for it, but the bubble comes out. A bit of a flat battle here in this bot lane is about to break loose. SD low on HP, couple more hits, and Warden looking for the first blood, or at least the second one for KBU, as Adrian also... And no sound cue, but no stun. Snowball comes out. They're going to go on the SD instead. Raza is going to be the one to fight the dust out of this one. And Warden getting a kill. And the CK going down to potentially 7 stick charges. He's going to man fight this through. And the Kobolds want a piece of this action too. But Adrian can't get the deny out. He's actually trying to get some distance out of this one. Vision coming out. The stun on the Jakiro.
On the bottom lane.
Very interesting move coming into mid with this smoke, trying to catch the Puck. Raza a bit too far away for the disruption. The Puck's gonna get out. His Courier's gonna live with 13 HP. Another rotation from the behind with Sunlight, the Warden. They're moving in with the Snowball first, going straight to the Lina, isolated, and no save available. That's gonna be AMP going down. Raza also gonna get surrounded, and that's gonna be a double kill going for the Jakiro. So a couple. Raza is definitely trying to build some kind of new meta here with that double Windlace. Potentially going to turn that into something and leave the other one open as the Lina's forced away. Raza don't have the movement speed to run out of this one. They're in a bit of a pickle. Lina, Diffusal Blade has been slowed by Realm. Maybe they can surround AMB. Laguna Blade on the DP, dropping low. Thana's on the hunt, but they don't have to because they already taken the kill, but they will take Alien Mana Banana. And now onto the PL as well with the Snowball save coming in, but Adrian's going to be surrounded, thrown into the air with the wall response as well, and Warden looking for the kill with the macro fire taking in. And the shards, the Warden, he's literally jailed them in there. And Thana...
Again,
fight breaking loose, they got the coil. LSA will be dodged with the phase shift. Exorcism used as well, and Steel Barco is going to be forcing Thana, forcing Kurtenkele away. Nyx Assassin gets denied, as the Satyrs want a piece of that. Really trying to keep them away, but again, the shards from the Warden will keep the Timber Saw in check, followed into the Ice Path, and that's going to be difficult for Stratyk to try and catch as well. Sunlight. But there's 2 separate fights breaking loose again, as the Timber Saw is going to get jumped on, and in the top lane they're going to be killing Sunlight. They dodge the coil. They don't actually it away. Realm is farming aggressively. Thana's right next to him. Adrian coming up with the top. The DD coming out as well, and they look at the man to dodge. He's going to be getting himself out for a second longer. Nice Ice Path coming out as well, as they're going to lose 2 and maybe even 3 because Adrian, where are your friends? Where are your friends? They're all in the graveyard, and you're going to be joined. He might just walk straight into him. Look at the position. Adrian, stun comes out. Silenced instantly with the BKB. Finally, they get the Phantasm off, and they're going to be taking down the Jakiro, but also the DP taken down. Stratyk will find 2 quick kills. Realm, he's in the river. They've got Alien Mana Banana coming up to the side, but the Warden goes in for the quick jump onto Alien Mana Banana. Will be taking him down. Realm has got 1. Can he get more out of this one? Onto Adrian from the side. AMB, he's got himself the stun, but only onto every single illusion. The right one's not even there, with the call coming out with the BKB throwing the TP out, but Adrian's going to be left all alone, and the CK has got no life to give.
Ooh, silence out in time.
Middle tower is under attack.
And so instead on mid.
For 1. 2 for 1 maybe. They've got the Warden. They're going to get some payback. EMB with the double.
Now, if you're a core without a BKB and you get caught by Alina CK, might as well just hope you got your Desmond Risen. It's, you won't have time.
Realm is farming pretty aggressively here, able to dodge the LSA, but they will get the DP at least. He's getting chewed up by Adrian. CK's gonna find himself a quick kill out of this one. They got themselves a right PL thrown in the air by the Timber Saw. BKB used. They've got Realm. Realm gets the doppelganger off and the coil on 2. Nice turnaround, but is it going to be enough for them? Annihilate. They're going to take down Raza. And again, Adrian just keeps on poking the right PL. He's so low on HP, but he's got this heart and he's trying to fight back. He's throwing in more and more illusions to bully this Timber. They found the lead. Alina just got instantly evaporated out of that one.
Yeah, this is very frustrating for KBU. They've been ignoring this Timber Saw.
Well, they're not right now. It's like it feels like yeah, you better
this
ignore
is
me.
why,
I'm
by
going
the
to take
way.
one of you with me. Yeah, exactly. A and B. BKB used again. Kurtankale wants to move back in, but the stun comes out on Steel Barco. He's gone. Now it's Realm. 1 versus 4. I think we've seen this movie before, but how does this one end? He's going to go on the high ground. They've got the Timber chasing him right on top. PL found for a second. More and more illusions coming out as we talk, as AMB thinks he found the right one, but again, another micro play there from Realm, and he got the wrong one, but now they got the right PL, and he's going to go maybe down. Theta with a stun. Can they get him? Yes, they can, but hey, that's just round 1. They didn't actually even have the gem there. The puck was already moved out elsewhere, so catch him off guard for a second. AMB's BKB already used, but Kurtankale can get some damage out on the Tusk. They will be able to get him out of the way. Timbersaw, though, has to move out. Realm. Aggressive doppelganger in. 4-second cooldown. Adrian with the BKB. They found the Kakiro. That's another one down. 2 for 1 to 2 for 0 in this case. Even if that next assassin was dead earlier on. Tusk links in. Adrian's like, hello, my friend. You weren't suspecting me to be here, but the coil comes out, but the silence is there too. Freshly picked up Orchid on the CK, now working on a Bloodthorn, trying to kill the DP. The stun does connect. That's a 4-second one. Of course it is a 4-second stun. The Ice Path from the Yules. It's gonna be the CK losing his life. Takes a couple kills with it, but he does lose his life in the process. Nyx Assassin trying to get some distance away from this puck. And the Aeon Disc pops as well, but that orb is not doing any damage, at least for now. But as soon as that Aeon Disc buff doesn't connect the E-Blade, though. Meanwhile, on the bottom half of the map, they've also been used the Wolver's Punch. And SD, he gets stunned by a Basher instead of the Ice Path, and that cancels the TP for him to get away. Adrian, he's also caught inside. Goes for the stun of Jakiro, turns around, and a quick evaporation will take place, but he's going to BKB TP away, but there's the Walrus Punch from the Warden. He's going to cancel his TP away, and Adrian, he's left alone, and he's got no buyback. Dana, able to get out of...
Once again, no escape from the Warden. This guy's really throwing away the key.
They're going to realize soon that this CK is not coming back up, and this PL is just going to be tanking some hits, but he's got an Aegis and 5,000 HP. Double that, he's going to be 10k of damage dealt on one singular here to get out. Thaina's already dying back. SD's dying back. Raza's gone. Kurtankale trying to get some damage with the AMB onto the DP, but she's also going to be going invis and just disappearing from the sides of KBU. And now Lina is just taking another one down with the Warden falling. Lina BKB tries to go for a run out. Puck also the Aeon Disc will pop. The coil's going to be available. Kurtankale trying to keep them away, but KBU is staying inside the base of Stratyk to finish off the racks. The Glyph is down. The puck is actually going to go down. Got the Carapace stun, and Lina right clicks away, so they've got 1 damage dealer away. Now it's suddenly just 2 remaining. But Realm looking for the quick kill on the Lina. Will be able to get that with the Abyssal Blade, but Lina comes in with an instant buy. They're going to chase down Steel Barco. And we did see the PL end up in a 1 versus 4 situation before. Now it's 1 versus 3. Round number 2 about to start. And Sunlight from the side. Does he land the Ice Path of Dreams? He doesn't even need to. They're going on the Lina right away with the BKB already used, trying to catch Thaina. Thaina walking away and waltzing out of that Ice Path, but Lina dieback is a certainty. And here comes Realm as well with the backup with this Jakiro just finishing off another one. Adrian has also respawned, but he's obviously lost half of his HP by the time he gets into this fight. And the CK just cannot fight back, and it is a slideshow. It is the PL show, and they will take the Timber down as well, and that should be game right there. There's no stopping this Phantom Lancer. He's 22-1-12 at the moment. He's got 34 KDA. He's probably got your family hostage. He's going to take everyone with you, even Stratyk with him. They're going to go diving fountains because they can. They can do whatever they want right now. With the Ice Path thrown in as well to catch the Timbersaw again. Kurtankale is going to be falling again and again and again and again. And now onto the CK. Rel will not give Adrian no mercy! And GG's finally called by Stratyk as KBU takes 46 minutes to finish. Good in this game. Despite a hero not having a stun, Disruptor fits in so nicely with this entire draft, so let's just pump up the damage. Let's go Viper. Nothing can go wrong with this hero pick, right? Alive, and also getting the salve off. Kill damage from Adrian's side blades. Poking this Sand King. Stun coming out. The Bushwhack doesn't hit Adrian for some reason, and that's gonna be first blood. I got a bit bamboozled about what the heck just happened there. Meanwhile, it's top lane, heavy trading, and another kill. That's going to go for Stratyk. And Realm also going to be forced out of the lane out of this one, but the shackles used by Thena just to keep this guy from...
I'm glad you figured it out.
Right, second attempt. This one's going to connect, and that's going to be Adrian dead.
Strike you down.
And Meld, if you're already stunned. Big brain thinking right there with some...
We've got good kill pressure here with the Sandstorm as well. Very hard to rely on your refraction to save you
Another
here.
kill in top lane. That's going to be still Borko, but can Realm get a response on Thena? Yes, he will. And the Obs ward now. They see the pucks there. They have to take the move. And Thena's coming in as well, but the Rupture will come out on the puck, and he's just going to TP out. But the Bushwhack! The Bushwhack! The Warden!
Nobody
Realm's going to
escapes
get
this
the
man.
kill on the puck. Timber is also going to get punctured. Trying to TP away, but epicenter attempt onto Adrian might work out, and it's looking like a very good attempt, but it's going to be an attempt because it's not going to go all the way through. Adrian's going to get the kill. Raza, he's going to intervene in this one, but they do get to use the sharpshooter.
To go back to the drawing board, like, are you going to get stuck in his laning
Or
situation?
just go more aggression, but TPs are coming in, and he's going to be able to dodge for a second, but Sunlight, if he holds it just a little bit longer, they're going to get some return kills, so he's already dead. Adrian gets sniped by the sharpshooter, and of course it's the Warden to get this one, and even the Shaman. Steel Borko's like, I'm not even going to hit this guy. It's the Bushwhack, which is the Chakram. Nice aggressive blink, but it might just not pay off for AMV because he's fought inside it instantly. Sand King does get blown up. Never got to use his epicenter. The Rupture will be used as well. Adrian is dropping very low on HP. Thane's trying to make a run for it, but he's down. And so is Raza looking to drop as well with that Exorcism, not really giving much of a protection for him. He's dead. 4 heroes gone. And that Timber Saw looks to be the icing on top of the cake. Maybe he can kill Realm. At least he's trying to, but he's going to get silenced up. Bushwhacked into the air. Realm's back.
Stratyk has been struggling to get in this
They
series.
could find an opening here because they're thinking about Roach while taking a fight in mid. Beautiful damage coming here from Kurtenkele. He's going to finish off the just take it onto the TA as Sand King falls. They've got the Bushwhack connecting, the sharpshooter onto the DP, but now there's the ultimate turnarounds coming out from KBU and a race car. Realm is looking for some targets. Bushwhack connects onto the TA. No Static Storm, no Viper Strike. Stratyk. They get something done here. Aegis about to get blown up. One courier down. Realm moving back and forth. Heavy damage as the Shaman falls and he can't get to catch anybody. And now TA's in big trouble. Another slow coming out. Just silenced again. Bloodseeker just keeps that relentless assault. And Realm's going to find another. Now they've got the glimpse as well on A and B. The TPs are coming in now. Realm gets the Rupture just as the blink goes off of the TA. Rupture being used, and with the help of the Blood Rider, got the reason for the glimpse onto this Timber Saw. Kurtenkele is going to be killed off. So 2 ultis used by KBU, still coming in with 5. And it could be worth it to kill this Viper. He's got his BKB, will use it. Timber Saw into the air, Epicenter used as well. Timber Saw down to half HP, 2 ultis used. Adrian, very powerful with this BKB. Looking for the Viper kill, trying to move it away. And Alien Mana Banana is going to be walking in from the back as well to get that extra damage in. And they've got the Warden streak. They've got Ion coming out from Thena. Still not going to stop him from getting him away. He does get the stun out. Eventually from that Burrow Strike, still chasing Raza. Sharpshooter doesn't hit, but gives a bit of an idea where this DP is going to be. Steel Barco's going to be there with a glimpse. Take that too. Just stun, something that goes through BKBs. But Stratyk wants to fight mid. They're going to get the catch onto 2. Adrian does a lot of damage. The Static Storm's going to be placed down as well. He's in trouble. He's isolated. He's alone. Now that he bought his Daedalus, he's got no buyback on the big damage dealer. They will get the Aegis at least off of this Bloodseeker, but a very hard fight, and Stratyk needs to win this one to keep their hopes alive. Thena goes into the Hex, but that's still going to be losing his life, and Raza is also dropping low. and Sunlight. They've got the Yules, they're keeping them away. Realm chasing Raza all the way, but losing a lot of life very fast, and he's dead as well. But they will maybe catch this puck. Warden, he's got himself everything ready in the epicenter.
Sneaky peeky from Adrian. Risky.
Kratenkele thinking about going in. Adrian, now they're going to get caught. Bushwhack, Static Storm, stunned again. BKB's available. He needs to get it off. Can he get the damage out, though? Going to be taking Sunlight, but the right clicks from the Viper is going to be too much for him to deal with. And Raza is trying to get out, but this Viper's got 100 movement speed with the Scotty, with the poison attack. Steel Barco's going to go down, though. The Bushwhack connecting onto the Shadow Shaman, and now KBU is in a bit of trouble because the Bloodseeker's already moved now. Viper trying to make a run for it with the Spider Leg, and he's literally gunning back to the high ground. And Realm is coming back to the fight. The coil will break, but Realm, he's going to get shackled up. No, the Seeker caught again. Stratyk might just be doing it with this one. They've got 4.
Going
Very good move. And they found Thena. They're going to catch them off guard. Stratyk's not ready for this one. Not at all. They're going to lose the Shaman, and that's probably also going to be a huge piece of their fight missing. Alien Mana Banana hiding inside the trees. They didn't see the puck. They think he's and Stratyk is blind. And that's what Timber is going to do. Blind charge in to try and get something out of their puck. Now we're thinking about going back in. I think he's got a chance for a pretty good coil here. Epicenter still not being used. Pumping. When is he going to drop it? When does he drop the base? Now he's thinking about it. Now he's going to go with the Blink Dagger ready. They've got the puck, but the puck blinks out. Alien Mana Banana's going to be moving out of this one, but the DP taken away at least, so that's something. Now the coil on 2. Steel Barco's going to be careful because he's down to 300 HP. He's very low on HP too, and he's finally taken away by the puck. Atheno going in with a Blink Hex. He's got the wards down. Two-man stun coming from the Sand King. Beautifully placed as well. They got the Virus coming up to Shaman 2, and Sunlight trying to tank, but Adrian's going to be taking this one with him, and it's a 5v4. It's a 5v3.
The backlines again.
A lot of people right now. Adrian gonna get ruptured. Blinks into the arms of Realm, but Realm, can he do the damage? The refraction charge is broken. The BKB also popped from Annihilate. They're holding inside the Static Storm, but the puck's gonna be dropping low, but it's not gonna be enough to kill him. Realm's gonna be taken down 121 seconds without your DPS, and they're gonna be losing the Viper as well. Held inside the shackles. They've got themselves by Annihilate. They also force out the Aegis, but it's not going to be enough really for KBU. They've lost 2 of their damage dealers, and the rest. The aggressors again, they've had some really good moves in the course of this game, but this is a very important fight. Popping smokes on all sides. Alien Mana Banana going in for the aggressive Blink. Adrian's going to get stunned immediately by Realm, but they got the Static Storm inside the puck. Hold it inside, but at least will live for a little bit longer. There comes the Epicenter, lining it up, trying to get some damage out. It's going to be connecting onto the puck, at least with the BKBs on the DP, and the Timber going to be holding them alive. The cheese will be used as well by Kratenkele. As the Bloodseeker trying to hit in again, but those hexes are just working against them, and they've lost 3. They're going to lose even more. They're going to lose this game at this pace. So Stratyk's going to be going on with this continuous steam wheel as they go on the Realm on the high ground. No mercy for the Bloodseeker. Taken away. That's going to be Rax for sure, but it doesn't even need to be because it's GG, and we're going to a game 3 with Stratyk taking this into a tie.
And the big difference between these 2 matches that we just saw is really that KBU has the same sort of tempo, right? They're hunting, they're picking off, but because they're so grouped, they're not building out that gold advantage. And in top, yeah.
Well, the hero we talked about yesterday. Do we get to see more Pugna these days? Well, at least It's going to be in a bit of trouble though, because a lot of damage is connecting onto this Techies, and down to 60, now 30 HP. Pops the salve. Realm is chasing him at the tree line. Gets the salve broken. Steel Barco does have the fortunes and ready. That will be first blood. Steel Barco is going to be hitting this. Spear connects as well. Very low on HP. But again, it's kind of like trying to get that concussive shot to connect when you have a Raza standing in between. The last right click does come through from the Mars. Even if they don't get the slow from the Skywrath Mage, Mars will chase the mid. We saw these 4-man smoke attempts, especially from KBU, where they really wanted to punish the enemy mid laner, while Adrian goes down again in 3 minutes. He's already died twice.
Can't really rely on Retraction to keep you alive if that chicken is just going to be there to poke away at you.
Yeah, in an ideal world, you would probably just have your support. Money will be brought, at least in the form of those. Kratenkele just hit level 6. damage on Steel Barco. Good rotation from the Warden, though, making it a lot difficult to take this kill onto the Tiny, and even Steel Barco just stays long enough, stays alive for long enough to make sure that they're getting this one, and that is at the end of Thana.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Smoke even spent to dodge this one. I Annihilate, walking away with 150 HP. He's got his 1 charges, and the Omni Knight is going to bite the dust on this one. Right click away. Here comes
Bigger kills in the back.
Sunlight Mars.
Tower with that ward.
Dire's top tower is falling.
Looking to go at least onto the Tiny. That is a blink reveal. Tiny lives just a perfect time there from Oracle to land the false promise. Keeping the Tiny alive, and Mars is going to keep the Omni Knight busy inside the arena. There's the Mystic Flare. They're going to find one. He sent their beautiful Kurtenkele! Oh my god, that has to be the biggest play we've seen today. He's been on absolute fire with his Timber Saw. But oh my damn, a 4-man. So Sunlight's going to be a bit disappointed with this one, but finds Adrian. Have a bit more damage to follow up. Realm comes in, they got the Mystic Flare nicely on Adrian and Theta. Kingdom Mars alive, Kurtenkele coming in from the side. Nice Burrow Strike on 2, heavy damage kicking in, but he doesn't have a Sandstorm. Sandstorm basically broke. I think he Sandstorm before he blinked in. He couldn't get the initial damage to follow up on that, but the Mars has fallen. Realm in the trees. Kurtenkele blinks right next to him, and Realm's going to be there. Burrow Strike to come out. They're going to kill Raza, and here comes the false promise. Realm's going to be living for a bit longer. Sand King, Epicenter, tries to get some damage out, but it's not going to be killing the Oracle. Kurtenkele down, Realm lives out of this. Because of the mines placed down, they're popping everything right now. Spear missing Raza. TA being initiated on Alien Manavadana, going in for the Sucky onto Tiny, and he goes for the Dagon to snipe the Warden. Onto the Oracle for another one. Epicenter on the side. It is Kurtenkele. Perkele. This guy just keeps on doing plays. He's going to take as well another. There is a casual. Okay. Use the arena for it, but eventually taken down, so that's an easy kill on the Mars. Smoke pays off. He's missing for their choke point fights. Now Adrian should have an alright time inside the pit. BKB also ready. Roshan cancelling his blink though, and now with the Epicenter, Kurtenkele is able to take down the Warden, and they've got the ulti off on the Leshrac by the Oracle, keeping him alive a little bit longer, but how much life does he have as that time runs out? The false promise is off, and he's dead. He's just gone. Kurtenkele misses the stun, doesn't catch anybody with it. They found the Oracle in the tree line, and Alien Manavadana is going to be sucking him away, but he TP's out. This DD rune might be paying off for them. Kurtenkele thinking about the Epicenter. Loads up for the stun onto the Oracle. They've got the most important support out of the way, but they also lose the Pugna. Only able to go invis again, but the dust will connect, and Tiny Link's still on cooldown for another 5 seconds. Epicenter is going to come out. Or not. He gets the toss out, and he's trying to TP, but the Yules is going to cancel his TP. Sand King with that. I want to make sure that Realm is not going to be running out. Sign on how you position your heroes. Like, when you saw that Sand King load up the Epicenter onto 3, potentially would have been a big one, but Realm's going to be thrown into the air. They're going to pop the Anger Disc off the puck. The stun duration is not going to be too long because of it, but the jump coming in from Thana as well. They're going to be holding Tiny in play for the Burrow Strike also in the back line onto Leshrac, but Leshrac's going to be chasing another Sand King instead of Kurtenkele, dropping very low on HP, but it's not going to be going down on the healing comes out, but the damage to Adrian, can he finish him off? The Spear's going to be connecting onto the back line, they're going to be taking down the puck, they got the Rod as well, connecting onto the TA, 3KB coming out, 3-man stun, Kurtenkele able to maybe turn it around, KB is going to be in trouble with this, with the Yules and the BKB now on the Sand King. The Guardian Angel coming out as well with the Mars trying to be taken down. They will be able to hit him, and that's going to be a double for Adrian. They get the Steel Barco and Kurtenkele Sand King out of the way. And the left deck also coming out to recognize that they are in a super important fight. They're going to find the ward, and dieback is going to be imminent as Thana gets him. And Realm as well. That's an ultra for AD. The Mystic Flare is the tool to do it. Realm, there's going to be the Mind Pop. The BKB already used by Leshrac going in. They're going to find Razak, but he gets the Guardian Angel, and TA is going to take the full man mode fight once again and try to save his allies. There's too many targets to hit though. Is it too much for him to deal with? And now they don't have the Mystic Flare, it's on cooldown. One thing they do, Kurtenkele with the BKB, Steel Barco's going to be taken down out of this fight. The Oracle's going to be coming for the buyback, but Iron Island's going to be taken away. And Adrian trying to get jumping back into the fight. They're going to look for Tiny, but they don't hit the stun from the Sand, but it doesn't matter. The damage is too much to deal with. Adrian just following it up as Kurtenkele gifts the vision. And that's gonna be just not the damage to instantly follow up on that. Adrian slowly chipping these tier 4 towers, getting a couple hits in. Mars almost gets the spear out. The Dagon coming out from any amount of Banana as he needs to heal himself up. The Sand King is down though. Into the Mystic Flare, but the BKB from TA finishes off Steel Barkle. That's a dive back on the Oracle, and that's going to leave your base a bit defenseless because the Mars is also going to be going down. Adrian's going to be finishing off the catapults, and they've got the creeps in front of the base and the tier 4 towers. One of them is about to fall. The Courier also dies, bringing the gem and the stun. The Mystic Flare, the Aegis is just going to blow up, and just like that, the quick kill, but they also killed the Sky. Punkta finishing it off, the tier 4 towers falling. Stratyk's going to win this series. Stratyk just won 2 maps in a row, and they're going to finish off the Ancient as well on top of it. Annihilate forced back to the fountain, and the Ancient, the Glyph is going to be there. Tiny spawning in 3 seconds, and it's a very desperate fight. Lesh is down, and that should seal the deal. And the disconnect, that should be it. GG is called, and this series comes to a close. It is, oh my god, like 2 days in a row. It is just qualifier teams winning Division 2.
Right. Trinkets.